Tommy, they already told the coaches, and I'll sit over here crying about going to Red Bank again with Steve Malone, but missed that. Well, we'll try to pick up on that.
Blue Devils again now. They're back at their own 24-yard line with a 3rd down and 15. And Pitt drops straight back, wants to throw. Flags are down. Pitt fires long. C is there, and it's intercepted out of bounds. No, they say caught it inbounds. And the interception will probably stand if the penalty is against Lebanon, but it may not be. Hold on. The flag is down back at the original line of scrimmage. And we're having a little interference there out of John for some reason or other. We'll try it again in a moment. Oakland with a player down at the line of scrimmage.
Oakland, Cyrus Freeman, the injured player. Holding against Lebanon declined, so they got us on holding again. But the mark-off will be against, or will be negated, as Oakland picks up the interception of Pitt, and Pitt picked off for the 2nd time tonight. And Oakland going to be in prime position here with the football at their own 39-yard line. John, want to check your equipment one more time? You reading us okay?
Yeah, I got you fine. That holding before that one, Tommy, the one we was in question about, was on 60, Brad Clemens for the Blue Devils.
All right, the Blue Devils tagged with 3 holding penalties out of 4 plays a moment ago. And then an interception, and Oakland's got the football at their own 39-yard line. We've got 9:59 to play in the 3rd period. Lebanon clinging to a 6-0 lead. And, guys, this is getting pretty serious here in Murfreesboro, because Lebanon only leading by 6, just been intercepted for the 2nd time tonight, and Oakland's got the football. Oakland's got a dangerous quarterback. He's got a left arm that's a gun, and some receivers that can catch it, so they're always dangerous.
And they're of the mindset to go out and just throw the football. Tell you what, they've got an injured player on the field. That is Cyrus Freeman. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll tell you what, they're getting him to his feet now, so I don't believe we'll be able to take that 30. Lebanon defense needs to come up and make some plays right here, fellas. You do not want to let Oakland stay in this game very long. And to Oakland's credit, they have not played like a team with, that's just playing out the string. They've come out and they've battled tonight, and their passing game has been sharp.
And they're got a little fire about them down there. They're jumping up and down in the huddles now, and they feel pretty good about this thing being down only 6-0 here with the 3rd quarter almost half over. Lebanon clinging to a 6-0 lead. Oakland out of the huddle and up to the line. Sean Frazario split to the near side, and they give it to the big fullback Emerson Williams, and he barrels over the 40 out to about the 43, a gain of about 4 for the big fullback. In a rare running play for Oakland here tonight. Most of the time we see Wes Counts put it in the air, but that time the carry was made, and I believe it was Falk rather than
ball mark just over the 42.
Terry, they have not run the football much at all tonight.
Tommy, that carry was only their 10th running play of the ball game. They've run the ball 10 times. They've thrown it 10 times.
2nd and 7. Counts sets him down. Again gives it to his fullback, and Lebanon had a good play. Reverses his field, and they're still going to nail him inside the 45 at the 44. He still only got about a yard and a half, but Blue Devil had him back for a yard or 2 loss on the play, and he reversed his field and just pulled out of the grasp of the Blue Devils and gets a couple of yards. It will bring up 3rd down and a long 4, almost 3rd and 5 for Oakland at their own 44-yard line.
Mark Wilson made initial contact deep in the backfield, but did not lock him up, and the big guy just broke loose and cut it back to the near sideline.
3rd and 4, almost 3rd and 5, and Counts is back to throw. Got all day, looks, fires over the middle, got his man, 1st down in Lebanon territory at the 48, down to the 47-yard line as he threw it to Falk, and Falk caught it at the 49, moves down to the Lebanon 47, where it'll be 1st and 10 Oakland in Lebanon territory. And again, we point out Lebanon clinging to a 6-0 lead.
Want to give away that Fast Lube and Oil Change Deluxe Service Oil Change. Entitles you to up to 5 quarts of oil and a new filter. All kinds of goodies from the people at Fast Lube. Be the second caller at 444-9899.
Counts, fires over the middle, and it's a little bit wide as he went for Sean Frazario down at the 36-yard line. And really, I thought Lehue might have had a little shot at intercepting, but couldn't quite get there. And the pass was a little wide for Rosario. It'll be second down and 10 from the Lebanon 47.
Lehue just a little late making his break on the football. And repeating once again, the second caller at 444-9899 picks up a free deluxe service oil change from the good people at Fast Lube and Oil Change, 327 South Cumberland in Lebanon.
That's a little over a $25 deal. Counts, gets the snap, rolls to his right and going to run it. And he is going to be hit as he crosses the 45 down to the 44, maybe have reached the 43-yard line. It will bring up third down and, we'll call it 3rd and 5 now for Oakland. And it's more like 3rd and 6. Let's call it 3rd and 6. The nose of the football is at the Lebanon 43. 3rd down 6 for Oakland inside the Lebanon 45 at the 43. Oakland out of the huddle and comes to the line. They'll put wideouts everywhere. And Emerson Williams, the big fullback, is in the slot. And here is Counts back to throw. Looks, fires over the middle. Got Williams. Lehue hits him at the 35. Shakes free. 30, 25. He is gone. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. But this is what will come back. It will come back. There is clipping on the play back at about the 23-yard line. So hold your horses. But this is what we talked about at halftime. When a team like that just keeps hanging around and staying that close, guys, it's dangerous, and the Blue Devils had better hitch them up and go to work here.
Well, it's like a prize fight, and that's the best analogy I can come up with. When you've got somebody who is obviously the better football team, just like a boxer who's obviously the better fighter. The longer you let the chump stay in the game, the more confidence he gains, and he starts thinking toward the end that maybe he's got a shot at winning this thing. And Oakland right there with a very good play. They ran the under route to Williams, a receiver out of the backfield. He runs it down for an apparent touchdown, but the clip is going to bring that back.
3rd and 1 now from the 39 after the penalty for Oakland, and Counts is going to go under the center this time on a 3rd and 1 situation, and he's going to want his big fullback back there to dot the I, but they hand it to the first man, Falk, and he don't get it. He is hit hard by a Blue Devil, and that is Lucas, and that is Clemens, and they rack him up, and I don't think he gained an inch.
Well, that was a dead giveaway. When they went back to the I formation and Counts went under center, why else would they be doing it other than to give the ball to the fullback? And Lucas read that like a book, came right up and smacked him, Terry. He didn't get going at all.
Tommy, he was hit right at the 38. They only had to get a yard. They couldn't do it. It's 4th and 1 for Murfreesboro, Oakland.
4th and 1, and they come up, and the Blue Devils try to hold here. Counts again goes under center, and Counts going to keep it on a quarterback keeper, and he's got it. He rolls down the line and finds a little hole and sticks his head in there and gets about a yard and a half to the 36 and got the first down.
Lebanon had run Kenneth Nelson on the field. They got Titus Kelly out of the game, went to the 6-man goal line defensive front to try to prevent Oakland from sneaking the ball right up the middle. Kelly now returns. Nelson goes out of the game as Oakland picked up that first down.
6:27. Lebanon still leading only 6-0 here in Oakland tonight at Horace Jones Field on the MTSU campus. And back to throw is Counts, and he fires, and he's got a man behind the Lebanon defense, behind the linebacker Kelly, but he couldn't pull it in, and it's incomplete down at the 21-yard line. It will bring up 3rd down 10.
Tried to hit Jonathan Lee, the tight end, on the flag route. He's down around the 20-yard line in good shape. Tressler, the safety on that side, just a little late getting there, but the pass incomplete and overthrown for Oakland.
And I beg your pardon, it'll bring up 2nd down 10 rather than 3rd and 10. Blue Devils trying to dig in on defense and keep Oakland away from the end zone here. Double wideouts left and right. And again, Counts back to throw. Got a little rush. Blue Devils coming. He shakes them. 40, 35. Counts tucks it. 30, 25, and runs out of bounds inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. He may have and does have the Oakland first down.
Hey, a pretty cool customer, Wes Counts, the junior quarterback for Oakland, on the scramble as he eluded 3 or 4 Blue Devil tacklers to pick up that yardage, Terry.
Tommy picks up 12 yards, setting up another first down for Oakland. They have a first down at the Lebanon 24.
And Oakland on the move. They started this with an interception at their own 39-yard line and have moved it down to the Lebanon 24 where it's 1st and 10. Counts pitch back to Williams, the fullback, and they knock the underpinning out of him after a couple of yards. He gets to the 21, a gain of about 3, and a Blue Devil come underneath that big guy, and I think it may have been Cantrell, and clipped his feet out from under him.
Also in on that play for Lebanon, Chris Lehue, the strong safety, as they ran the Utah pass. They had Williams coming underneath, a little forward flip by the quarterback for just a little bit of yardage there on first down. I want to say hi to Mr. Ernest Cotton back in Lebanon, who's a regular listener to our broadcast. Hope he's enjoying the football game tonight.
2nd down 8 for Oakland at the Lebanon 21. And Counts under center, going to give it to his big fullback, and he's right up the gut. He's at the 15, the 10, and roars down to the 6-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils find themselves all of a sudden in some deep trouble here at Horace Jones Field.
Absolutely. Oakland running to the line of scrimmage, going to try to get off a play here quickly. Sean Fasario got a great block on Ron C. to spring that play. Lebanon rushes the goal line team in.
And here is Counts, gives it to his second man, and he's hit at the 5. May have stuck his head in there to the 4. Emerson Williams, they give it to the big load down there, and he gets 1, maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd down and goal from the 4. He made the 4-yard line.
Oakland was trying to get the play in before Lebanon could get that goal line defense on the field, trying to rush it, but they didn't pick up a lot on first down.
2nd down, goal from just outside the 4-yard line. Oakland spreads them wide once again, but you get a feeling, and they give it to the fullback. He's going to lose 2 yards. Lebanon nails him back at the 6. The defense came to the front. 3 or 4 Blue Devils are there to meet him. No way out of that for Williams. He loses 2 back to the 6-yard line. It will be 3rd and goal from the 6.
Kenneth Nelson with the stop for Lebanon out of that goal line defense. They run Kenneth in there to give us a little more bulk in that defensive front, and he nailed him. He never really got a chance to get going coming out of the football game. A lineman, and they're replacing that lineman for Oakland with Josh Lehue.
All right, Oakland, 3rd and goal from the 6. Counts, wants to throw. Looks, got all day. Fires to the near side, wide open is Falk, and he threw him over him. Falk couldn't get it. He was so wide open behind the Lebanon defense. He was 10 yards all to himself in this corner of the end zone, and Counts overthrows him by 1.5 feet.
Well, they ran the sprint right. He goes far to the right, and they just slipped the receiver back down around the side, and he was all by himself at the very back of the end zone. They overthrew him, and now Oakland will attempt the field goal.
This could be a fake because Counts is going to hold. John?
Counts is the hold. Cabarello in to attempt the field goal. It is good. So Gene Cabarello's field goal is good to notch the score. Oakland 3, Lebanon 6.
3:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Brent Robinson, a 24-yard field goal as Oakland goes 55 yards, 14 plays to cut into the Lebanon margin. It's now Lebanon 6, Oakland 3.
Okay, Gallatin now leading Coffee County 21-0 in the 3rd period. So Gallatin evidently hitching them up after last week getting it done. Lebanon has done the opposite. They have kind of let it down. And here's the kickoff. It's going to come to Ron C. at the 15, C. at the 20, 25, picks his way. He's at the 30, got a little room. 35, C. still on his feet. 40, out to the 44-yard line. A great return by Ron C. Never got in a hurry, picking his way all the way and returned it and put the Blue Devils in fantastic field position.
Well, you said it best, Clyde. Taking his time, picking his way, using the blocks, and not getting in too big of a hurry, not crowding things. Nice return by Ron C. Scott Eaton, congratulations. You're the winner of the Fast Lube Complete Service.
All right, Lebanon will have it 1st and 10 now at their own 44-yard line after a great return by C. They give it to Stafford, nothing. He may have gotten a yard. Oakland just stuffed that on the right side.